I'm checking in for day 2 of our daily vlogs slash video calls is what I call them. The day is going pretty well, pretty amazing, pretty good, pretty successful. I say as I'm falling, okay. But I did my morning walk. I have some footage that I will probably insert here. Hey, don't follow me. I'm not doing nothing. Nice hair, girl. Yes, as you may have seen, there's a lot of cows. There's always a lot of cows on the trail. There's always some horses on the trail as well. But today was the very first time they got close enough that I could touch them. And I don't know, the minute I touch the horse, it was a white, beautiful horse. It was so tall too. As I was saying, the minute I touched the horse, I just felt like I needed a horse. Like, I think that would be cool to have a horse as transportation, but also as a pet. I've been trying to figure out what would be the perfect pet for me. I've been thinking along the lines of turtle, but also I don't consider turtles cute, and I feel like if you want a pet, maybe you should at least consider, maybe you should at least like how they look. And turtles, they're okay, they are, but they're not like I heart, And every time I look at a horse, I'm just like, wow, I really wish like I had a horse. Other than horses, I feel sometimes I think I want a cow, but then cows are so big and sometimes they can be very mean. Like all my previous history and memories with cows is them trying to run me or something. And we've always grew up knowing to stay away from cows, especially if you have one red. I don't even know if that's real, but cows are always mean to me. I don't know. And also goats. I think I want a baby goat too. I had a baby goat as a child. Fun fact. The trail was good. We saw cows, we saw horses. I just feel like I want to try raising a cow at least once. Cause a part of me in my head feel like maybe cows are mean because they know like humans often only see them for one thing, you know? I don't know, I'm just saying. Oh, I had another revelation. The revelation of the day is I'm realizing that the more time I spend in a tent, the more time I spend living in a tent, the more time I spend living outdoors, is the more time I realize I don't want to go back to just living in a regular house. I don't really feel like I want to just go back to living in a regular house. I've been enjoying this period of living in a tent very much, especially these days. I've been enjoying all the animals, all the sounds, the weather, the cool, the hot, everything in between. I've been grateful for. And I'm not saying that it has always been perfect or rainbows and sunshines and butterflies and all of that, because there are ants. I've collected quite a few ants bites. There are what else? Ants. When it rains, when it rains, it's not always beautiful. Mucky, wet, some little leakage here and there, and just it's never fun. I don't know. I never feel joy mucky, muddy times. And there are other pests. But overall, the good outweighs the bad. The experience is a beautiful one. And I've just been thinking, like, okay, so what is the next step? Like, as a family, of course, what are we going to go forward doing? I don't know if the wind is affecting this. I'm hoping not, because the audio in the last one was atrocious. That is exactly why I decided to not even make that day number one. I titled it 000, so this is going to be 001. I'm praying the audio is better on this one, but we're using my mic. So we were looking into, of course, I've always been talking about living in a van. We're looking into van life. We're looking into consider we're considering bringing in an RV. Like these are all the options, guys. A van, getting a van, living in a van, RV, container, home. I don't know if that's any better, but different. Cob houses slash earth ships. Those are, I could choose which one is my greatest wish and it could be granted, it would be the earth ship home. I just love all the naturalness that goes into it and how sustainable and off grid it is and how much it is built to sustain itself off the grid. Like, for example, I don't know if it's all earthship homes, but the few that I've watched, the house is turned a specific way so that based on how the sun rises and sets, like it regulates the temperature inside the home. So you will hold heat sometimes, you will hold cold sometimes based on the season and the weather and the sunset and the sunrise. So like the house is never too cold and the house is never too hot. I even watched this lady who she said like her house actually feels like AC at some points when it's most needed, and when it's cold outside, somehow the house, the material that is built out of actually holds onto the heat and releases it at a later date when it's most needed. And I'm just like, yeah. And then they are the way how they incorporate water storage and of course solar. I don't, it just sweet me. So that would be my number one option. If I could have any home in the world, it would be an earthship slash cob house. And then another option that I was thinking and looking into was a wall tent home. Now, a wall tent home is basically like a giant tent. I think most of them are made out of canvas or some very durable material. So you would build the foundation from wood or whatever you want. You'd have to build a foundation and then you'd put the tent over the foundation. So you can add wood, upright wood to strengthen the walls. That's what I've seen. Like people would lay the foundation and then they'd also add some upright wood to support the walls. But the roof and everything, when you purchase it, it comes with steel and very other strong material to keep it up and strong and solid. Like it's very industrial, I would say. So the ones I've seen of that is very beautiful. But my only concern with that is I don't want to have to keep buying a tent like a wall tent. I know they're very strong, they're very durable, but the sun, where we are, the sun, it eats through stuff. So those are the options that we have been looking into. What else can I say about today? Um, yeah, I'm just very excited about life. I'm excited about these days. I have been being consistent about things that I've been down about not being consistent with. So my mood is also very upful. I've also been doing morning pages, which I have to give credit to for my mood as well. It has been very helpful and just great. But yeah, that's just what's going on with me, what I've been up to, what I've been thinking, feeling. But what about you? What are you up to? I found this beautiful necklace, my black neck black pearl.